Hey everyone! So it's been a while since my last vlog, but you guys can take that as a good sign that I am really loving Budapest and going out a lot, and unfortunately doing a lot of schoolwork too. But I did do something this past Saturday night that I wanted to tell you guys all about, and that is I went to a lesbian club in Budapest. I know a lot of you guys have been like, where are all the dykes in Hungary? And I found them. I think actually all of them were in one room. And my friend Kate, who's a grad student in our program, told me about it. So I went with her and Emily and Jen, and Jen's friend Claire, who was visiting from Sweden. So Claire, if you watch this, rather, I had so much fun with you this weekend, and I can't wait to see you in Sweden, hopefully, or at the very least in Santa Cruz. So yeah, I wanted to give a rundown of this club because it was just so intense and it was fucking packed with like young people, old people, cute people, unattractive people. And it was like 2 levels. So like there was the first room with the bar, and then you went downstairs and there were like 3 or 4 rooms and just packed. And dyke style is a pretty international thing. Most of the girls were like short, spiky blonde hair and collared, button-up plaid shirts and wallet chains and piercings. And they were all skinny boys, and yeah, it looked like Santa Cruz. And then there was also like the older lesbians all were like super Euro trashy and fabulous. So yeah, we got in there and we were dancing, and first like within the first 15 minutes, this blonde girl and I were like looking at each other, and she was pretty cute, and we're kind of like dancing near each other, and she comes up next to me, and then she like passes behind me and grabs my ass, and I turn to look at her, and I swear to God she does this before walking away. So it was obscene, and that was like how the whole night was. We were pretty much the only ones dancing, and everyone else was paired off, like dry humping against the wall and making out. Oh, and you could smoke inside too. So the lesbians were also, of course, chain smoking, which was fabulous, but also got like really heavy too. So yeah, there were like legs wrapped around people's waists, like just like grinding up against each other, and the music was like fabulous Euro pop. They played this cover of Alanis Morissette's Uninvited that was like a techno remix, and it isn't Alanis singing, and Emily and I had actually heard it before, so I guess that song is just starting to be popular in Hungary, which is like about where they are in terms of pop culture. It makes sense. So yeah, it was, so we were like dancing and having a really good time, and there were like a lot of cuties, and there were also like all these like awkward old women, like you could tell every walk of life, like every type of lesbian was from Budapest was there. And there was this cougar who's like all about Emily in particular. So like Emily was like dancing with the coug, and she was like watching us all night, and it was hysterical. And then I was dancing with an older woman too at one point, and I guess I was doing something right because while we were dancing, she dropped her beer and broke the glass. Glass shattered everywhere, and she spilled beer all over me. And that wasn't the only broken glass I heard that night. Like, women were dropping glasses all over the place. So, I don't, like, people just didn't care, I guess. I've never heard so much broken glass in a club. Oh, people were fucking in the bathroom also. Like, it was all girls. Oh, boys weren't allowed. Like, no boys allowed. It was strictly a girl club. And, the only boys that were there were, like, girl boys. So it was great. It was fabulous. And Kate and I stayed for a really long time, just kind of like dancing with ourselves and having fun, and like not really meeting anyone because everyone paired off and we don't speak Hungarian. And then there was this like little drunk girl who was like trash. She was like dancing with everyone. She like pulled us to her, and she was like grinding up against all of us, and it was like hysterical. And then she like pulled me to her, and she was like said something in Hungarian I didn't understand, and then she was like vol, which I didn't know what that meant, but I guess it meant wall, because then she like walked over the wall and like flung herself up against the wall, basically being like, would you please grind up against me as I'm up against this wall, please? Which was like a popular thing that after women had danced for a little bit on the floor and then like made out a little bit, they would like get up against the wall and like give each other lap dances kind of up against the wall and just like grind on each other up against the wall. So this girl invited me to do that, which I thought was very sweet of her. And yeah, just in general, hilarious. There was this one girl that I thought was really cute, and she was obviously, like, her partner, or, like, the girl she wanted to be with was there, too, because she spent the whole night, like, chain smoking, and, like, because I was watching this, like, watching the girl that she really wanted to be with, who looked kind of like the twins, P.S., like, super cute. She was just, like, and, like, staring at her, like, partner or whatever, like, dancing with all these girls, and then she would like grab someone and like dance near them and be like super like whatever, and then she would like go up to the girl and like pull on her shirt and like whisper something. It was just like all very dramatic, and I really wanted to know what was going on. But I didn't get to become friends with them, unfortunately. So yeah, left really, really early in the morning. It was such a blast. Unfortunately, it only happens once a month, so I've got to kind of like seek out the scene elsewhere, but nothing like it. I've never been to anything like this. I feel like there was more to the night because I promised that I would like vlog specifically about this, but yeah, those were the highlights, I guess. Oh, and I lost my keys there. But I found them today. I went back and I found them. And they were like so happy for me. When they actually had my keys, they were like so excited for me. I guess because I was really stoked. Sorry, I'm sick. Yeah, like in American social interactions, I think we actually probably would have hugged. That's how excited we were. But because it's Budapest, we didn't. We just shook hands, which they were like so excited. So yeah, I'll probably be going back there. I don't think it's a gay club usually, but it was this one night, and it was fucking fantastic. So yeah, I found the dykes, and they reminded me of all of you guys, the cute ones at least. So yeah, I'm going to make a separate vlog now for all the other shit I've been up to, because this one's already 7 minutes long and is reserved for anyone who cares about all things gay. I will keep everyone posted on my further excursions into the queer community of Budapest, of which I seriously think everyone was there in that room that night. So yeah, I am going to stop this one now. I never know how to end these things. It's so awkward.